We are discussing the medieval period of mathematics.
Europe's first great medieval mathematician was the Italian Leonardo of Pisa, better known by his nickname Fibonacci. He was known for his invention of Fibonacci sequence.
Also, medieval mathematics was an also important part in the educational system through the seven liberal arts. It consists the trivium, which included the rhetoric, logic, and the Latin grammar, and also the quadrivium. It consists the arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. In this discussion, you will know what are the connection between those I mentioned to the medieval mathematics.
Additionally, in arts, the golden ratio and Fibonacci sequence appeared frequently in paintings, architecture, music, and poetry as representations of beauty and perfections.
During the medieval period, mathematics was used extensively in religion and arts. Geometry was used in religious design and symbols to represent the concepts like the Holy Trinity.
And also, geometry is used in the development of some religious designs used during these times, which some are used even until today. By infusing mathematics, their works of art became full of symbols and meanings. During medieval times, people used different geometric symbols to defy their religious beliefs.
And now, I am going to show you the educational system during the medieval period. There are two types, the trivium and the quadrivium. There are three kinds that belong to the trivium. First is logic, second is rhetoric, and last is Latin grammar. Furthermore, there are four kinds that belong to quadrivium, the arithmetic, geometry, and last but not the least, astronomy.
Let me discuss with you what is trivium and quadrivium. Trivium is a foundation of classical education and comprises three time-tested phases of learning and the methods of thinking. The word trivium comes from the Latin word tri and via, which means the place where three roads meet. And the word quadrivium comes from the medieval Latin, from the Latin words quadri meaning four and via meaning way.
After knowing what is the meaning of trivium and quadrivium, let me discuss with you about the three kinds that belongs to trivium. The first phase is the grammar, where the young children learns knowledge. The second phase is the logic stage, where students learn how to think and argue using logic and how to understand cause and effect. The last phase is the rhetoric, where young adults learns wisdom.
And I will additionally discuss with you the four kinds that belong to the quadrivium. The quadrivium was the second curricular stage after the trivium. First is the arithmetic. It introduced the relationship between quantities or numbers. Second is the geometry. It introduced the concept of mass in different shapes and sizes at rest or in number in space. Third is the astronomy. It introduces the concept of masses in motion by studying celestial bodies and their predictable movements. And last but not the least, the music. It introduces the abstract appreciation through musical theory or number in time.
Let's tackle golden ratio in music. It has two quantities that are in the golden ratio. If the ratio is the same to the ratio of the sum to the larger of the two quantities. As a musical interval, the ratio is 1.618.
Let me also tackle with you the mathematics in arts. You know that Loca Pacioli state, without mathematics there is no art. To make that statement true, take a look at the Fibonacci sequence.
This time, let me discuss with you the golden ratio in some works of art. So, golden ratio in arts is a number that makes things look beautiful in their paintings and designs. It's like a secret code for creating harmony. Many medieval artists incorporated the golden ratio in their work. Look at this image. In the image, we can see that the proportions of the figures, the placement of key elements are often aligned with this ratio.
Furthermore, the golden ratio, which creates beautiful proportion, is not only used in arts, music, but also in contemporary logos and designs. So, it was used then and still used in many modern logos and designs today. Companies use it to make their logos visually appealing. The sizes, shape, it is often based on the golden ratio. Here's an example of the logos: the Toyota, Nissan, Disney, and etc. By the many uses of the golden ratio, we can say that it is a timeless design trick and show us how medieval math influences us even now.